1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. It's about this time. Legacy. Strap yourselves in. Legacy. Let's take you on this ride. Yeah. With Nexxlegacy. We a radio station for the people. Right here for you people. Providing hella heat. Let's go get it. Let's get to it. Nexxlegacy Radio, we're coming through your room. Interviews on deck with guests listening to. Hashtag and imagine if it was you. What's happening? We packing with people coming through. How about you? Lace it up, we ready, providing hella heat. Turned up, we racing to it. Track meet. Y'all ready for this journey of a lifetime? This Nexxlegacy agent just like fine wine. Tune in. Every day. Nexxlegacy.com. Getting you ready for this interview. Let's get to it. Radio station for the people. Yeah. We got hella heat. We got hella heat. Let's go. Yeah.
Being talked about in a good way, not negative shit, none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, and I want to say what's good to my girl Popper in the house tonight on Team Don Radio. What's up, baby?
Hey, what's up? It's Popper. What's going on?
I'm chilling, sweetie. Thank you for coming in and hanging out and stuff like that with me tonight. How's your night going on?
Of course. The night's going great so far. About to hit downtown here in a little bit as soon as we get off the phone and get it popping.
That's right. That's right. So, you know what, you're about to get your thing on and stuff like that. That is what's up. And also, you know, tell these people a little bit about, you know what I'm saying, just you in general, like, you know, how'd you get like accepted, you know what I'm saying, as far as, you know, getting on the show and stuff like that. Who approached you to do the whole, you know, second season of For the Love of Ray J?
You know, a lot of people ask me that, and I know they had a few castings here in Dallas at various clubs. But I actually saw the ad on Craigslist, and I don't know how big Craigslist is, but it's huge in Dallas, and they do a lot of different shows, do a lot of advertising, and that's how I found out about it, and got in contact with some of the people from VH1, and it just went on from there.
So you know that there's a lot of people that, you know, and it's funny that you mentioned Craigslist, because I know there was another person, I forget which one. I know there was one person, and she told me that she found, just like you, she went on Craigslist, boom, she saw it, boom, she went out and tried to, you know, audition or whatever it is you guys do, and boom, she got it. But
exactly.
Yeah, and to me, it was one of those things where I was just like, wow. I mean, you know, they put it out there, but they do that, you know, I guess in a lot of different ways. So, you know what I'm saying, Craigslist, I wasn't really surprised. But, you know what I'm saying, like what did you have to do when you went and auditioned for it? Did you have to do some crazy stuff, or were you just like yourself?
I'm glad you asked me that. Actually, it was a lot of fun. I went in and just pretty much talked about myself, where I'm from, which is I'm from Russia, and it's funny because they edited all of that out from the show. I was sad, but I was like, oh, because they didn't really put any of that stuff they videoed on the show, but it was a whole introduction, and I got to dance to Sexy Can I and show my moves, so that was a lot of fun. Yeah, so they just pretty much asked me a lot of questions, and all of that was on camera, and they just sent it off because I wasn't going to fly to LA auditions, so it was almost like an alternative.
Now, did they let you know immediately, or did they just pretty much just kind of, you know, tell you, hey, we'll call you back, and they called you back, you know, the next day, or it took a while?
They gave me a time frame, and I'm assuming that's what they do with all of their contestants. They give you about a few weeks to about a month of a time frame, and it just, I guess, gets through different people that direct the show and produce the show, and they look at the different contestants trying to figure out who will be better, or who will, I guess, who is the person that they're looking for to put on the show. and I got to be one of the lucky ones.
Yeah. It seems like, you get so many people that do try out, and then, it's funny, people try out for a person that's looking for love, one of the love shows, and you literally got to, I can understand the screen testing, but, a lot of people literally, like, consider it a tryout just for, like, a job or an acting gig or whatever. Did you approach it that way, too, or did you kind of just like, hey, let me just be myself and, whatever happens, happens?
I'm very open, very easygoing person. So I looked at it as, this is something new. This is something I've never done before. Because I feel like a lot of people these days, they're closed-minded, and they would be like, you can't really find love on this show. You can't find love on the Internet. They get stuck in this one mindset, and I'm just always open. So I just thought, I'll give it a shot. I'll see what happens. And I didn't actually think I was going to end up on this show.
Yeah.
It's like you said, so many people try out, so many people. I actually know a lot of girls in Dallas that ended up auditioning as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I was the one who made it.
You was the one who made it.
It's just crazy. It's really crazy.
Now,
it's like one of those. Yeah, it's one of those things you just never know.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you're on the show. None of my friends could believe it.
Yeah, when you told them, you was like, yeah, I made the show, and they were like, I don't believe you. Nah.
And I couldn't for a while. I just had to leave to go to LA. Because you have the non-disclosure agreement.
Right.
So I literally had to tell all of my friends pretty much that I'm going to LA for 2 weeks, but I couldn't tell them why.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them were like, can we go with you? We want to, just party. You go into LA, you're going to be, partying. What are you doing? And I can't tell them I'm on the show. They're thinking I'm taking this vacation,
Right. Yeah, but you went there, and for the most part, you know what I'm saying, everybody, and there's people, that's not just online now, but sending messages right now as we speak. There's like, well, it just seemed like you were one of the real cool ones, the fun ones, the sexy ones, stuff like that or whatever. So, what the time on the show that you spent, what was it worth all the not just drama, but the headaches and all that stuff, the pressure. I mean, did you feel any of that? You know what I'm saying, while you were on the show?
Definitely. You go on the show and you think, okay, you're going to have 20 girls in the house. That's a no-brainer. You're going to have drama because you put that many girls in one house, it's an automatic. But you don't realize how intense it truly is unless you're there and you're going through it. Because I think a lot of people think with reality TV that a lot of the drama is just, I guess, made look like it's more than what it truly was. But it is real. All of that's going on, it truly is that dramatic. And it gets to you, and when you're filming the show, it's long. You're constantly filming, so you don't have a break. You have cameras on you all the time. So I do appreciate all the work that all the stars and all the movie actors do, because it is hard work with all the cameras on you at all times, and you're just giving all of yourself, and you just have to go at it.
Do you feel like it's a little bit, I mean, you can't really compare, the time that you spent on the show versus, an actress or an actor actually, acting out scripts and stuff like that. I mean, I know, being on a reality show, it's you have, like you said, cameras 24/7. It's not really like that for, actors or actresses or whatever, but, I mean, do you see some similarities between the two?
Yeah, I definitely see some similarities in a sense that, you know, real life is filled with so much drama that you don't almost have to read the script. In either case, you're performing, you're giving everything because you're trying to have your personality out there. And when you have a limited amount of time to showcase your personality, it becomes tough. Because with actors, you know, you're watching the entire movie and you get to know who that person is.
Right.
But actually something crazy just happened. I'm sitting, something crazy just happened. This lady just ran into me.
Are you serious?
I am not joking.
Like, ran into you like...
Yes, I'm sitting in my car. And this lady, I guess, was trying to parallel park, and she just hit me.
Are you serious?
I'm not joking.
Get out of there and be like, hey, what
And
the hell
I'm
is wrong
trying
with
to
you?
tell her that I'm on the phone, and...
Actually, you know what? Did she hit it real bad, or...?
No, she just, like, backed into me. She tried to parallel park, I guess, and she backed into me.
Oh, yeah, just let her know that, hey, you know what, we got the whole thing, like, as we speak on the radio live, so, you know, she can't leave. Hopefully she didn't do no damage to your car.
No, she is still here, and this is just so funny right now.
you need to talk to her real quick, or you need to talk to her real quick? Or?
It's okay. I'm sure they can wait a few minutes.
Okay.
This is how crazy people in Dallas are, okay? To everybody that's ever going to come to Dallas, people drive crazy here and people park crazy.
I believe
wow.
it.
So where were we?
You know what? My guy, the realist, he used to live in Oak Cliff, so you know he's familiar with the area. I know he always would say, hey, driving out there is real rough. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
I guess that almost proves my point. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to have stage drama. Real life is crazy drama.
Yeah. Like, how's life after the show, though? Like, have you, you know what I'm saying, have you gotten, like, extra attention since the show aired? Or, you know what I'm saying, how's life, like, you know what I'm saying, once this, that first episode aired?
I definitely got a whole lot of extra attention. It's always weird when you go places and people recognize you. I have people I haven't heard from in years that call me and they're like, I'm in Vegas and I'm flipping channels and I just saw you on TV. It's the craziest thing. Life is good. You know, you just keep on doing your thing. I was doing my thing before the show. I'm still doing my thing. I model. That's what I do full time, and do promotions and modeling. I'm in the entertainment business.
And you've been doing that before the season, before you even got on, and stuff like that. So we want to definitely make that clear. She's not somebody that was in this business because she decided she wanted to get on. She's been doing modeling and stuff like that before. You know what I'm saying? The second season even took place. So just wanted to put that out there. Actually, I see somebody online that want to put their hand up that's calling from a block number. You in the house tonight on Team Dime Radio with Branded and Popper. What's up?
Yo.
Hey.
It's Heartbreaker.
Hey, what's up, girl?
I just had to call to say you are fucking crazy. Sitting in your car, hitting your ass.
I know, isn't that crazy? Okay, so what I'm thinking right now is after the show, I'm going to go in and talk to that lady. She probably doesn't even know who I am. And can you imagine explaining to her that I couldn't talk to her because I am having a live interview on a radio station?
I just called in to say hey.
You probably think I'm lying. Isn't that crazy?
I just called in real quick to say hey to Branded and to say what's up to you, Popper, because I haven't talked to him forever.
I know. We Twittered a little bit, but that was about the extent of it. But this is my heartbreaker. Yay!
I had to call in because I heard that just went down, and I thought it was funny, but I'm watching tears.
I cannot believe it. I'm sitting here, I'm like, wow, like, what else can happen right now? Lightning's going to strike my car or something crazy?
Nah, you know, it only happens on live radio or reality radio, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? So
No kidding, and I haven't had an accident in, like, years. Because this is crazy.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I hope she didn't smash it too bad. Like I said, if she comes out, just hey, wait. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even want to. I don't even want to look. It looks like she just clipped me because she was trying to parallel park. But oh my goodness.
That's what's up. Heartbreaker, what's good with you, baby?
I just had to call in and say what's up to Popper because she's crazy and she always makes me laugh. So, and I heard that went down, so I was like, okay, I gotta call in real quick and say what's up. But
Aww.
I'm just eating candy and watching Cheaters and chilling in the hood.
Candy, watching Cheaters, chilling in the hood. That's what's up.
Now that show is crazy.
Yeah, but I'm gonna let you guys get back to work or whatever. I just want to say what's up to you.
Hey,
and Brandon,
you know
I'm still waiting to go out there and hang out.
Hey, and you know what? It's just like the Twitter message I just hit you with. Like that's already in motion, baby. So we already put it together.
All right. I will continue to listen. Y'all get back to what you're doing. Bye, Popper.
Twitter you later, heartbreaker.
All right, bye.
Bye.
My homegirl, she's definitely a sweetie. So, you know, big ups and shout out to her as well. And, I know we were talking about just, you know what I'm saying, mainly just getting to the point where you've gotten so much attention for so many different people. Now, have you gotten attention in good ways or, you know, have you had any, like, ex-boyfriends pop up and say, yeah, I used to date her and stuff like that? Have you gotten that since the show aired?
You know, you get the good and the bad. You get the good and the bad, definitely. I haven't had any ex-boyfriends that went on, you know, public, but I definitely had ex-boyfriends texting me and trying to get back, and I'm thinking, right. So now that you saw me on the show, you're like, got all these, you know, things going through your head, you know, what's gone is gone, sorry.
No doubt. Okay. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? We in the house tonight on Team Dime Radio with my girl Popper on Vintage Music Radio as well. And also, one of the things a lot of people wanted to ask too, more or less, is like, you know what I'm saying, what was some of the likes and dislikes when it comes to just kind of like, you know, just the TV time that you experience and all that stuff? What's the good and the bad?
As far as after the show or on the show?
Both.
I guess the likes and dislikes, on the show, the biggest dislike of mine was the fact that cameras are always on you, so it's almost like you're having a nonstop interview. You can compare it to having a interview, and it's just a constant camera, and if you're not used to it, it's weird. It's the weirdest thing to get used to. So that was something that I didn't like that much. Mm-hmm. As far as after the show, you get, my biggest dislike is obviously people that are trying to hate on you, and people are trying to come up with random things to say, like you were on the show only because you wanted to get famous, or only because you wanted to, you know, start a modeling career. And you just kind of have to tune those out, because like me, I was doing my thing way before I got on the show, and I'm still doing my thing.
Right.
I'm still out there. I'm still modeling. I'm still doing promotions. So it's not something, like you pointed out earlier, that I just all of a sudden like started right before the show and decided to make it my whole career. It's something I've been doing.
Well, let me put it like this, because to me,
dislikes.
I always feel like this, and to me, I think you ladies get a bad rap because, you know what I'm saying, it just seemed like, you know, everybody kind of got to fix it. Now, there's some female reality celebrities, whatever you want to call these females, You know, their motives are so different than some other people, but everybody has it in their mind that, you know, the moment you get a camera in your face, you're going to have some kind of a you know, famous kind of vibe that you're going to get once people see you on TV. That's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Some people are strictly there for that, some people are not. But, you know, I think y'all women get a bad vibe because a bad rap just for the simple fact that, you know, the guys that be on it, if it's Ray J or if it's Real or Chance or if it's, you know, anybody else or whatever, you know, they're promoting the show, basically making money off you guys. So, you know, how come you guys can't do the same thing? You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing.
Very true.
That's my
Very
opinion.
true.
But, you know, so it's like, you know, to me, I don't feel like, you know, as a man or, you know what I'm saying, it should never have to be a double standard, but it seemed like it is. So I just want to put it out there too, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all people know out there that's listening, you know, how I feel about reality shows and stuff like that. I'm not really a big fan about the love shows, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you a woman out there trying to go get yours, you go get yours. If you get a little TV time, parlay that into something that's going to benefit you in the long run. Because everybody else doing it too, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And once it's just something that's inevitable. You know, you're on a show, anything you have on TV, you're going to have people bombarding you all the time. You're going to have people giving you attention. And attention and all of that equals, you know, money, equals people are hitting you up with gigs. It's all kind of goes hand in hand, you know. So that's just something. Something happens. It's inevitable. So a lot of people, you know, that say, well, you know, you're on the show and now you're trying to make money off of it. Well, it's not like I'm going out there and looking for money. It's just that people are automatically coming to me with gigs because of it.
You believe in reality show, finding love on reality shows, or no?
You know, I would be a 50-50 on that, probably, because you can't never say never. Things happen. If you look at the different couples, you know, right now I have friends that, you know, they've been married for a whole bunch of years, and you ask them how they met, and they would almost more than likely tell you some random story of how they would never believe that, you know, this is what happened, or they just met this person and they would have never thought they would have gotten together with this person and married them later on. So I think love is just unpredictable, and you can find it in many different places. And a lot of the times I would say you find it when you're not looking. So
very true.
Maybe when you're looking, like you're on a TV show, you can't find it. But at the same time, you never know. You never know.
Now, I'll just put it like this. I mean, I'll believe it when I see it, but it just seemed like even the people that's looking has an issue trying to maintain it. But that's just like how relationships is nowadays anyways. You know what I'm saying? Marriages, you know, well into the, you know, 50s, almost 60% that ends in divorce. Relationships come and go, seem like on the norm. So, you know, of course, you know, you just throw reality show relationships in there too, because you go to any network, not just VH1, you know, you go ABC, you can go, you know, any other place, you know what I'm saying, and it just don't work. So, you know, for one, like, why do you, I mean, well, I'm not going to ask why do you think it don't work, because to me the obvious is just, you know, a lot of people have their motives kind of twisted, but, you know, I'm going to throw a relationship question out there. What is it going to take for a guy to make sure that, you know, the, like, Popper is in, you know, is going to stay in her, in that orbit as far as in staying in relationships and stuff?
You know, I would almost say that the more you try, the less it works. So maybe, you know, the better thing to do is to just be yourself, do your thing, and have it come to you. Because go ahead.
So, okay, let me throw something out there. So, okay, say like if, for instance, you know, Branded right now just want to say, hey, Popper, let's work out a relationship, let's make it happen, let's do it. So if we got to know each other and got to that point, you say, okay, let's do it. Now, should I go 110% into it, or should I just kind of like, just take each and every step, one step at a time?
I don't think you can force things. You know, you can't just say, let's go into it at 100%, let's go into it. You just kind of do it naturally. And if it comes together, then it comes together. And if it don't, then it's just not meant to be.
I can agree with that.
That's how I view it. Because I don't believe that you can force anything together. It either is or it isn't. And you just figure it out. You know, you allocate a certain percentage of time to see if something will work or not. And if it doesn't, then there's nothing you can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's almost what they're doing on the show. You know, they're picking girls and they're allocating a certain amount of time to see if any of those girls would actually work with Ray J or not.
I said this on another interview that I had, you know, this past week, but I think if I was a guy in Ray's position and if I clicked with a girl to the point where, you know what I'm saying, it was just this person, we click, you know, there's not really another person that I want to really rock with, then I'm telling him, hey, show's over, dude. It's done. I'm gonna go be with this person. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care if there's like 5, 6, 7 girls left. That's just me. But I know a show. You know, the show has to go on and stuff like that, though. But you know, would you like feel the same way too? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you found quote unquote love, though.
You know, I don't think that you can tell that fast because love doesn't work like that. You know, you got to get to know more about a person. You can't just go in and after a little while be thinking, you know, you click well with this person or this person is immediately attracting you, but maybe, you know, a few weeks into it, that person in reality is something totally different. Because just like all the relationships experts always tell you, you know, you have a certain amount of time that people act their best. And then after that, their true personality shows.
Right.
So that's why I think you can't really decide right away, okay, you know, this is the person and, you know, forget the rest. I'm just going to concentrate on that one. Maybe what if you picked that one that you are not going to work out with long term because they're just putting on a show and then their personality is really totally different.
I feel you. That makes sense. Wow, you just coming over here with a whole wealth of education and stuff like that, schooling people on all kinds of stuff.
It's
you know
crazy.
What I mean?
A lot of people on Twitter are asking me for relationship advice, and I just really feel like it's crazy. It's maybe I just got an insight on it. I should like start Ask Popper's show or something.
Hey, pretty much be like, hey, you can have a segment right here on this show, baby. You can definitely do it. Not a problem.
Popper's intake on reality TV and love and everyday life.
Hey, there you go. I like that. Now,
Popper's show.
Hey, right here. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Hey, you said, okay, the modeling thing is what you've been doing before you got on this show. What are some other things that you want to do in general with yourself, with this, not just this whole, you know, newfound fame, you know, I guess you could call it that, but, you know, what are some other things you want to do outside of just modeling?
You know, I'm a business-minded person and actually currently working on my master's degree. So what I want to do as far as what I see, I'm not just a blonde, quote unquote. I am an intelligent blonde.
Yeah, see, and she's in school getting her master's. Get this girl a round of applause, please.
Yay!
I love it. I love education. That's always big to me. So the fact that you out there getting it, I could definitely respect that.
So I want to start my own. I want to have my own business. That's my ultimate goal, and that's why I'm getting my education and getting my master's. So
that's right.
And the business that I want, I'm very interested in. You know, the whole just entertainment and modeling. Maybe starting my own agency. Because I look at the different opportunities that there are, and I have this idea in mind that I want to put together, and I don't really want to, say a whole lot about it, but the best comparison would be almost like my own agency, a modeling / promotions agency.
I could respect that. I could definitely do that. I could dig that. I commend it because I'm in school myself. I'm in broadcasting school as well. So, I got my hands on like different types of jobs or whatever. So I could definitely respect and commend anybody out there trying to further educate yourself. So that's what's up. You definitely, get my respect on that level. So that is beautiful to hear.
Well, thank you.
What about anything else like, being in movies, acting, stuff like that? Is that something you would love to try to take on one day, or?
That would be something that I could possibly be interested in as well. I'm very well-rounded in many different areas, and I like to sing, I play the piano, I do a variety of things, I dance. I love everything that has to do with entertainment industry, fashion, and it's just, there's so much out there. It's almost like you have a plan and you know what it is that you want, but then as you're moving towards a certain goal, there could be 1,000 other things on the way, that you might not necessarily think that you're good at, but hey. It's there.
It's there. Hey, that's definitely a good look. Now, if people want to reach you for like booking, because I got so many people sending emails. Well, I want to try to get her in a gig, do an event out, and and there's one that was in Louisiana. There was another one actually that's out in San Diego, and then there's a couple that's in Seattle. So if there's people that actually want to get a hold of you. You have like an email or, like a business email or something like that, or no?
Normally I do everything through MySpace and Twitter. I don't like to give out any email information. I guess I would say contact me on Twitter at VH1Popper. And message me, and it has all of my information on Twitter as well, the alternate contact information.
Yeah, and if people don't know how to spell Popper, it's Popper.
at VH1's Popper. So
that's right.
Follow me on Twitter.
And also on the MySpace, you say people can be able to reach you there too, right? Can you hear that out?
Exactly. It's a lot harder. That's why I guess my MySpace, because my name is Russian, a lot of people also ask me, where are you from? I'm from Russia, born and raised.
You want me to throw a link out there for you for your MySpace so people can actually just click on the link? I'll do that for you. And I'll resend it.
That'd be great. Because it is hard to spell. I remember trying to spell it.
I remember you were telling
what
me.
Is it? It's a V? It's a V? What? A B?
See, there you go. You bringing it up. I was like, what? What'd you say? It was an A? Was it a what? What? Hello?
My name is hard enough. Can you imagine spelling all of that in Russian?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, let me ask you this before, we get ready to wrap this up. Now, you're from Russia, right?
Mm-hmm.
And were you born and raised there before you came to the States, or how
exactly?
Okay.
I was probably, it's been close to 9 years now that I've lived in the United States.
Okay.
So I actually did have to learn English. English is not something that was my, it wasn't the language that I spoke in Russia. A lot of people ask me, but you speak English so well. Do you guys speak English in Russia? No, we don't. We speak Russian all the time. So I had to just take classes in high school, and then when I came to the country, I picked up a little bit more. But you can probably hear my accent. And it's kind of Texanized, so it probably is really funny. A lot of people tell me, I can hear Texas accent, and then you have Russian accent over that. That's really funny.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Can you say, This is Popper, and you're listening to Vintage Music Radio in Russia? In Russian,
of course. I knew you were going to ask me that because anybody always tries to get me to say something in Russian.
Right on.
Это Попа, привет. Здесь вам сейчас разговариваю на Vintage Radio Station.
Love it. Beautiful. If people want to reach this young lady, make sure you go ahead and hit her up on her Twitter. It's at VH1 Popper, Popper. Make sure you follow this young lady and make sure you send her all the information you need as far as booking and different things. No bullshit. And when I say that, I'm talking about she's about her business. You know what I'm saying? So just try to keep it that way. Show her some love. Send her as much love as you can, and just try to keep this woman going strong. Because you're one of very few that I definitely say, hey, you know what? Just keep pushing and doing your thing. Because as far as the history of reality show women, there's so many people that's kind of like up and down when it comes to, not just success, but I'm just talking about in general. Some people will not be heard from again, or some people will be heard from, but, in a different light. So we want to definitely see you kind of go up there, you know what I mean? So, I'm looking forward to seeing more things from you.
Thank you. I guess all the love to you, Branded, and to everybody who's listening to us right now. Just continue listening to Vintage Radio.
Yeah, shout out to my girl Heartbreaker, because I guess she was she was trying to find your Twitter page or something like that, because I think she had like one, because she just tweeted something about she had there was a fake one, a fake Twitter page of Heartbreaker or something like that. So yeah, haters, you gotta love them.
I know, gotta love them. Well, I'm about to go in and try and figure out, what's going on with that lady that hit my car earlier.
Keep me posted on that too. Yeah, keep me posted
I
on that.
will definitely Twitter you. So you'll see me twittering about it for sure.
Once again, sweetheart, I thank you for coming on. It's good. People, like I said, follow this lady. She's going to be that good one. So. Support her, and like I said, putting it out there on the radio, I will go strong for you. Anything we need, the station needs, or whatever, we got you 100%, sweetie.